like I used to be Cinderella and now I'm becoming Prince Charming and I was just gonna straight up save my ass. Hey my jewel dolls, how y'all doing? Happy spring. All right, ladies. So it's already May and I wanted to do a quick check-in on how are those goals. So all of you know that, including me, we have been on this journey to reinvent ourselves, glow up, and what I'm finding is that it's hard, y'all. It's just simply really, really hard. So I wanted to take the time to just tell you about the truth of reinventing yourself, the truth about glowing up, and let's just go ahead and have a good chat about it. I also have 2 tips at the end that's going to encourage you to stick to it. So if you're into this type of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned, ladies, because as always, it's going to be good. Okay, ladies. So I don't know if it was just me or maybe I'm just pure delusional, but in my mind, that once I started reinventing myself and started growing up, my life and my lifestyle was just going to improve drastically. I mean, I just thought I used to be Cinderella and now I'm becoming Prince Charming and I was just gonna straight up save my ass. Like my intentions was pure, but the level of delusion, y'all, like it was just up there. And I am really sorry to report to myself and all of y'all that reinventing yourself is not a fairy tale ending. It is a process and it can take a long time, and everybody's journey is completely different. Since I've started this journey, y'all, I have gained and improved in so many areas of my life. I'm just gonna let y'all know, y'all. I've been drinking my water. I normally get up at 5:30, not every day, but most of the time. I've been consistently in the gym. I am doing my YouTube videos. I haven't been as consistent as I want to be, but I am still bringing them out there. And y'all, like, I'm building a community. And so that's all wonderful. I'm so appreciative. I am always like looking out like, girl, Joel, that's you. Like, you're doing you. Like, I am proud of that. But on the other side, I still struggle to eat healthy. I'm still a mom, so I have to tend to whatever needs my son has, and it could be good needs, it could be bad needs. Like it could be times of stress, or it can just be times of change. My son's currently going through some sleep regression, so we both dealing with that. I still have other things I need to work on, like my credit and my finances. I'm currently looking for a new position, so you can be reinventing yourself in one area and life will still be happening in the other area. Like it's the story of the good angel and the bad angel, or the good wolf and the bad wolf. So what do you do? What do you do when all of your hopes and dreams depend on you, and all of life and its chaos is coming for your ass? I don't know why I think I'm funny, but no, seriously, what do you do? What you do is simply acknowledge that it's a war and you're not a loser and you refuse to lose. When you think that it's a war, you'll be prepared to know that it's going to take battle after battle after battle. And so, how you deal with the battles and how you win the battles so that you can win the war is you take some time in every situation to simply get your mind together. Yes, y'all. So, you have to go to reinventing yourself 101, which is what is your why? Why did you start this process firsthand? What was you feeling like before you started this process? What was the results of having no good? Like I told y'all, like I'm doing well here and not doing well there, or I'm doing well here and I'm having issues here. But how was it before when I just had all the issues here? Like you got to go back to that mindset when you first started so that you can remember how important it is that you win a war. That you've been fighting this war your whole life, but then you weren't doing these good things. Or if I tallied up my life and I tallied up my wins, I would have found that like I was just a total mess. Like I was literally working so hard, people pleasing, taking care of everybody. And I was always last. I always put myself last. And here I am now, working my ass off to put myself first. Just sit yourself down, get your pen and paper, take a really deep breath, exhale, y'all, like truly exhale. And put one foot in front of the other. Like get up and just continue on the journey. Life is always going to be a balancing act. And as soon as you accept that, the less likely when you are struggling or you are being dealt that bad hand or extra cards that you just don't want, it's going to be easier for you to play to win. Regardless of how the deck is stacked, you're going to need people and things to motivate you. I personally always need God to center me, to help me on this journey, to help me remember my why, to help me to remember my purpose, to help me find my truth. And I encourage you, if you've been doing this alone, it's really time to start seeking other people, more YouTube videos, more mentors, more books to help encourage you to stay on this journey. I just want to take some time to tell y'all my truth. So, I turned 31 in April, and a lot of times when you're turning a new age, especially when you start feeling like you're getting up there, you do a lot of self reflecting and you start thinking about like those societal wins, and you start thinking about like, do I have this and do I have that? And even when you're on a journey working towards it, it still seems so far away. So I've been battling with a lot of discouragement. I've been battling to stay a course. I haven't truly wanted to give up, but I feel like I've been having to force myself to just do the things that I know I love that make me feel good. And so I'm not the only person that's been experiencing this. For some reason, I've been talking to so many people and I've been having to encourage them. And by encouraging them, that's like, okay, well, I'm encouraging myself. And then I want to hold myself accountable to y'all as well. And that's just really been putting me in a mindset of like, how do I continue to go? How do I encourage them to move forward? Like, what is the upside, the downside, and the middle side of actually trying to change your life and make yourself better? And with all of those questions, it always comes down to mindset and action. And my mindset and my action, like I pull on the Lord. Like I pray, I talk it out with Him, and I continue to feed myself improvement regardless of my circumstances, regardless of how I feel. The goal is to always get back on the horse and keep going. I got so many metaphors. So I'm not going to leave y'all empty handed. I am here to inspire you, encourage you, motivate you. Like, we're going to persevere together. So, how do you stay on the process of your glow up journey, your reinvention process? How do you continue to work on becoming your best self? What you have to do is add as much of you to the reinvention process as possible. A lot of times when you're doing your why and you're trying to reinvent yourself, y'all, I just noticed that this is my light. Okay, back to it. Okay, so ghetto came with me. Okay, back to it. So make sure that everything that you're working towards are things that you actually want to do, things that bring you joy, things that bring you laughter, things that you like. Don't go out and do a whole body care routine and you doing all these new products because you want to have the soft, glowy body when in reality, you don't like the way they smell, you don't like the way they feel. Don't go out read all these recommended books when you read them and you bored. Like if it feels like a chore or you don't like it, just simply take it out and find something else that brings you value. The goal is for when you tally up your wins, they're not anybody else's wins. They are things that you truly like, things that your heart desires, things that the best version of you would be proud of. I also suggest just pushing yourself a little bit. Like adding the things that you know, like maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone or something that you always wanted to do. Like for me, I always wanted to like bike through the city. And so I still haven't did that, but that's on my list. And I feel like if I become like a little biker girl, like that's gonna bring me joy. Another thing I have been doing is just making sure that I'm getting outside more. I am a person who just love to be in the house. Like I could like I live here, like I could die here. Like I'm just always I love in the house, y'all. I'm a homebody. And so when I'm getting outside, like especially at the beginning of a new season and visiting the lakefront and just going for a walk and just in like I love trees, just enjoying the change of the season, enjoying the trees, those things bring me joy. And so when I look at my week, I feel proud of my week. Like I'm like, I've done this and I've done that. And yes, I have gotten in my cardio, but more importantly, like I got me some vitamin D. Like I stopped and took a picture of some flowers. And that brings me joy. And the more joy you have, the more happiness you have it, the more likely you're going to always long to continue this journey. And even if you stop, you're going to be looking like, man, I was doing so well. How can I get back to that version of me? And the last thing is, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but the main important thing is, regardless of the situation, regardless of your circumstances, even if you have to look back, even if you have to take a break, even if you have to pause, Even if you really have to just take your time and change everything you're doing, don't give up, y'all. Please don't give up. I'm not gonna give up, so y'all can't give up. For as long as you're breathing, as long as you have breath in your lungs, like as long as you're alive, there's an opportunity to keep improving and keep changing. And don't quote me on this, but I think that's the sauce. Like being adaptable and being flexible and still having dreams while balancing your reality. Life can be full of fairy tale moments, and I wish that for all of us. But it's not a fairy tale. At least for me, the fairy tale ending is actually me getting a well done by God. Like the fairy tale, you could be, I don't know, dying at 100 with 5 houses and I don't know, 500 grandkids. I don't know. But seriously, like if you're young and you're alive and you plan on being alive for years and years and years, like take away the pressure, take away the right now, regardless of your circumstances. Take some time and set your mind back on the glow up, back on the reinvention process, back on becoming the best version of you. All right, y'all. So that's it for this video. I truly hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope that it helped. Please don't stop, ladies. Stick to it. And if you're into this type of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And until we meet again, bye bye, ladies. Bye, y'all.